Come back here, you wussy! There. It's dead. Hey guys, Pharaoh here with another mod showcase. Today I'm doing the More Swords mod that basically adds a ton bunch of swords to Minecraft and also a lot of enchantments which are for each sword. Yeah, for each sword individually. Well, the first one is the Blaze Sword, who does 2 hearts of damage and have 400 uses. This is how you craft it: 2 iron ingots, 2 gold ingots, and a blaze rod. Also, you can enchant this sword with blaze. Blaze 1 does 1.5 hearts of damage. Blaze 2 do 2 hearts of damage, and Blaze 3 does 2.5 damage, hearts of damage, or fire damage. And yeah, you can also enchant all these weapons with any other enchantment, like, you know, sharpness, might, those one. Well, the next one is the blood sword. It does 3 hearts of damage and have 1500 uses. Is how you craft it with 2 obsidian, 2 redstone, doing like the blood, and a stick. Yeah, pretty normal. And you can enchant this sword with either Fist or Vitality. What Fist does is that basically every time you hit it in Fist 1 have a 10% chance to restore 10 durability. In Fist 2 you have 15% chance to do 15 durability, and Fist 3 20% chance of restoring 20 vital is the little 20 durability. Vitality, actually you can trade 250 durability to actually heal yourself in Vitality 1. In Vitality 2 you get a speed buff, and Vitality 3 you heal yourself, you get the speed boost, and also a resistant boost. So yeah, it's a pretty cool sword. The next one is the Bone Sword. It does 1.5 heart of damage, has 200 uses, and is crafted with 5 bones. And it has no enchantment for this, it's just bone. It looks cool. The Glass Sword have 2.5 hearts of damage and have only 15 uses. Yeah, because, well, it's glass. And yeah, this sword can be enchanted with Shatter. Shatter basically is like having sharpness. Shatter 1 adds half heart of damage until Shatter 3, who actually it's 1.5 heart of damage extra for each hit you do. The next one is the Infinity Sword. The Infinity Sword does not have any enchantment and does 3.5 hearts of damage and have 850 uses. It does the same damage as a Diamond Sword, and it's crafted with a lot of iron. 4 blocks of iron and 2 iron ingots and the stick. So yeah. The next one is the Lapis Sword. Finally I used to the Lapis Lazuli block. As you can see, you use 2 Lapis Lazuli blocks and a stick, and you do a Lapis Sword and have 1.5 heart of damage per hit and have 750 uses. You can enchant this sword with Greed. What this does is that each time you kill a mob, it generates more XP than normal. For example, Grid 1 adds 10 XP, Grid 2 adds 20 XP, and Grid 3 adds 30 XP per monster you kill. Next is the Molten Edge. Does 2 hearts of damage and have 300 uses. It's made with 2 lava buckets. You get the buckets back when you use it. Also 2 blocks of obsidian and a stick. It actually has no enchantment, but you know, the regular ones. And yeah, that's all for the Molten Edge. Next one is the Aqueous Sword. Aqueous Sword does 2 heart of damage and 300 uses, just like the Molten Edge. And it's crafted with the same way, but with water buckets. And these actually have a pretty cool enchantment called Ice Aura. What Ice Aura does basically is that you slow the mobs. Yeah, you hit, for example, a creeper and it will slow down. The level 3 actually slow it down for 32 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, and this sword is for all Legend of Zelda fans. The Master Sword, which does 3 hearts of damage and have 1450 uses. It's crafted with 2 diamonds, 2 obsidians, 1 stick and 2 iron ingots. But yeah, this sword has 2 enchantments which are pretty awesome, that are Blessed and Expedite. Expedite? I don't know. Blessed actually is like you have in Smite, give extra damage to zombies and skeletons and those, and is, yeah, you can stack it with Smite or Sharpness and do a lot of damage. Next one is Expedite, which actually pass time. Yeah, for example, Expedite 3 adds 150 to time and makes time goes way faster. The Draconic Blade does 3.5 hearts of damage. You can use it 750 times, and it's crafted with redstone, a diamond, 4 block of iron, and a stick. And actually looks cool, and it's draconic, so it's good. Let me do this. It has no enchantments right now, but I think there's one, but it doesn't specify what it does in the forums. It's called Dragon Slayer, and it's awesome actually. The next sword is called the Iron Sword, which does 4 hearts of damage and it have 1550 uses, and is crafted basically with 2 Eyes of Ender, 4 diamonds and a stick. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. And its enchantment is basically called Ender Pulse, which teleports you. The better the level, the further you go. And actually, the Ender Pulse level 1, each time you use it, it uses 50 of durability and makes 1 heart of damage. The second one does 25 durability and makes half a heart of damage, and the level 3 doesn't have any fall damage, and it's pretty far away and takes only 10 durability. So yeah. Next one is the Aether Sword. Yeah, I think that's how it's called. And does 3.5 hearts of damage and 1000 uses. Is crafted with 2 glowstones, 2 iron ingots, 2 diamonds, and 2 feathers. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. And it actually have this enchantment called Ascension, which basically sends the mobs flying away to the sky and makes them drop. It's pretty fun to use actually. The Wither Vein. The Wither Vein basically it's crafted with a nether star, 2 obsidian and a glowstone. So yeah, you have to kill the the wither to get this sword. Also, it's pretty good. Its enchantment, it's called, wait, what? Enchantment is, wait, I forgot that. Sorry. Witherbane. It's called Decay, which basically does the same as the Wither effect, and the better the level, the more damage it does. And finally, the Athminium Arc, or in this model it's called the Admin Arc, which this is the strongest sword of all this mod. Basically, the only way to obtain this sword is by cheating. There's no possible way to get this sword because it's crafted with 2 pieces of bedrock. It does 999 hearts of damage and have basically infinite durability. And also it has this enchantment called Stealth, which basically makes you invisible. Yeah, invisible. The first one only is for 1 minute, the second one is for 5 minutes, and the third one is for 30 minutes. Half an hour of invisibility. Of course, your armor is shown, and the thing you're holding also is shown, and you can kill pretty much anything with the Athminium Arc. Now that I show you how to craft all these blades, let's test them, okay? Okay, let's test these swords. I'm not going to show you the swords that has no enchantment, because they are just regular swords. But I'm still going to show you all this. I'll start with the Blaze sword. Here Mr. Dummy will help us. As you can see, he lit on fire, doing fire damage to him. And why don't you die? Well, yeah, here's death. Yeah, and that's what it does. Here, the Blood sword, it has a chance that it will regain durability. So yeah, you can say that actually there's a chance that it could be an infinite sword. Next is a Vitality sword. As you can see, it's level 3, so I'm going to right click it, and look, speed, instant health, and resistance. Woohoo! And does the same damage as the Blood sword. Next is the Glass sword, which has Shattered 3. It's now stronger than Diamond, but only because of the enchantment. But also look, it has almost no durability. Next is the Lapis sword, which has Grit. It will drop, this creeper, dear Mr. Dummy, will drop 30 more experience points than normal. As you see, that was way a lot of experience point. Next is the Aquos sword that actually slow down the mobs. You see? And now he's slow. He will be slow for 32 seconds, and yeah. Don't explode. Don't explode on me, Mr. Dummy. You're supposed to be friendly. Well, next is the Master Sword with Blessing 3. It does more damage, but still only to skeletons, zombies, and all that. Next one is the Master Sword with Expedite. There's the moon. You see? This is fun. And it's day again! Whee! Well, next is the Iron Sword. You see? Teleport. There's a radius of, I think, 60 blocks. and it's awesome. You're just like an Enderman. Of course, he has a ton of... Holy shit! You're sneaky, Mr. Dummy. You are sneaky. Anyway, let's do the Ether Sword, the Witherbane, and the Athminarch. The Ether Sword, as you see. Woo! Now you can fly, Mr. Dummy. Be free. Oh, you're dead. Okay. Next, the Witherbane, which will add a wither effect, as you can see. And yeah, that's all. And finally, the Athminarch. Just look at this. Death. He can't see me because I have invisibility. And man, this is awesome. Okay, I'm going to do something really crazy. I'm actually going to spawn the Ender Dragon. Wait, what? Oh man, I have to go to the end. Ah, well, I'm invisible, so it doesn't matter. Where is it? Here, end portal. Just look at this. Okay, we need to go deeper. Ender Dragon. What? Let me change game mode right now. As you can see, there's the Ender Dragon. Any sword will deal a little amount of damage to this. You saw? And it actually regenerates pretty fast. But let me just hit it with the admin sword and look. Just look. Come here. Come back here, you wussy. There. It's dead. One hit kill. And it has almost infinite durability. See, it was easy. It was one hit kill to defeat the Ender Dragon. Well, that's the reason why it's almost impossible to get. Well, in survival it's actually impossible to get. But in creative, and if you cheat, it's pretty easy. So yeah. That is the More Swords mod. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And see you later.